Hello there and welcome to another installment of Trash Panda Overland. And today we are in, I think this is technically considered the Angeles National Forest. We are just outside of Wrightwood at a place called Guffey Campground. This place for us is a little heartbreaking in a way, and the only reason why I say that is because if you look back at a video I had about a year and a half ago, one of my first videos actually that I posted, we were going to camp here. And if you're familiar with the bridge fire that hit the mountains, we were almost camped here. We didn't pitch camp, but the fire had actually jumped the ridge that is directly behind me and started wiping out this whole area. So we hightailed it out of here, didn't get to camp. We headed home. Once we got home, we actually found out that this area itself was pretty destroyed. And you can see it coming in here on the road. But I did say at the end of that video that we will be back here. So it's been a year and a half, almost 2 years now, and we came back. The original spot we were going to go to there were no spots available. Second spot, it just was no-go. This is our plan C basically, and it's actually a lot better than we thought it would, that we thought it was going to be. And we're really happy with it. This is the view we have right here. Can't really tell. We're parked right over that hill. But we're going to go for a hike, and we're going to go check out what I call the PCT water cabin. And I call it that because we're directly off the Pacific Crest Trail. And this is a very popular campground for backpackers. There's a short hike down into the canyon with a small cabin attached to it that has a natural spring. That spring is a water source for hikers. We're going to go see if it's still standing. If that survived the fire, I really hope it did, because that was a really neat little landmark for the trail. So we're going to do that. I'm going to have some lunch, just have a simple dinner and relax. So this probably won't be a long video. And yeah, we're just going to kind of chill. And it is 4th of July weekend. That was why we were not sure if we were just crazy to come out here. And luckily we found a spot, and it's beautiful. We have a couple neighbors. We have a couple, very lovely couple from Poland. They actually live here in the States now, and they're camping out of their Sprinter van. But they were very nice, introduced themselves, and so far everyone that is here has been quiet. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of filming, but I'll show you around camp, and we're just going to relax and chill for 4th of July. So stay tuned, and again, welcome. Oh my God, guys, I can't believe it. I can't believe it's still here. Oh, it survived the fire. This is actually really cool. This is a big deal. So let me head down there. The trail is a little sketchy, but it's all right. It's worth it. See, the fire did come through this way. There's some char, but the cabin itself is still standing. Oh my God, that's so cool. All right, let me have this. Oh yeah, the water's still flowing, still good. So cool. This part's overgrown. The last time I was here, which way to go? I went this way. I went in here. Oh, there it is. Through here. People have been through here recently. I'm sure the hikers have been through here. Get through here. Careful. Oh, wow. Guys, it's still here. Everything survived. This is a big deal. All right, so for those of you that are trying to figure out why this is a big deal, why it's kind of important that this little water cabin survived, is that because we're right off the Pacific Crest Trail, just outside of Wrightwood at Guffey Campground, which is it's a popular spot for Pacific Crest Trail hikers. This spring and this cabin provide water for those who need it. It's a good water resupply, so it's just a short hike from the trail itself. Now in 2024, when the fire came through here, I thought this had all burnt down. I thought the cabin was gone. I'm sure the water might be contaminated, so it might have to be filtered a few times. But this was a main source of water for people that were camping here off the trail. So that's kind of why it's a big deal. And I'm really happy to see that it survived. And it looks like from the brush that is kind of trampled on a little bit, and it is where, I mean, it's July. So I'm sure the hikers have been through here recently. And I think it's just really neat that this is still flowing. If you do come through here, you want to grab some water, filtered a couple of times just to make sure. But yeah, this was a huge water resupply for people coming off the trail. But we're gonna head back to camp right now and probably make some lunch. So that's really neat. And here's actually a better shot of our view that we have going on over here. You can see a lot of the burn area. I don't know how it's showing up on the camera, but down here you can tell we do have some burn scar. A lot of new growth, which is really nice. It's got a little burn right there. A lot of trees were cut down in the process when they were cleaning this area up. But right over in that area is where the fire mainly jumped. But it looks like a lot of this was saved, which is really nice. So the campground itself is not as bad as we thought it was going to be coming in here. I'll probably do a walk through camp tomorrow morning like I usually do. The road in here has been pretty groomed through here, and the Forest Service did a good job of saving it and preserving it, because this is a very popular campground when it comes to hikers and backpackers. So I'm gonna head back over to camp, but this is our view. Very beautiful. Even with the burn scar, it's still a very nice view, and we should have a great sunset and sunrise. We're gonna have it from both angles. So we're gonna check out that hike in just a few minutes, and then make some lunch, and like I said, we're just gonna chill out. So stay tuned. Here's a small shot of our camp right here, right there on the hill. Kind of lucked out with the view. There's my beautiful wife. I don't know what she's doing. I think she's playing with rocks. What's she doing right there? Yep, I think she's playing with rocks. Now let's see what she's doing over here. What you doing, honey?
Hey, babe. Playing with my rocks.
I knew it.
Look at.
Find anything cool?
Look how pretty.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And then there's like this side is like that shale rock stuff that we've been finding. But that's quartz, I think.
Show the melted glass.
Oh, from the fire. Yeah.
That's neat though.
It got so hot it literally melted like plastic.
I wonder what we'd find if we dig through here. I wonder what.
A lot. Probably a lot. Stuff sparkles in the sun.
That's neat. Yeah, that stuff's all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cool. A little rock hound.
Yep. It's going in my pond at home. See, now it's not moving again. Come on, little dude. You're so cute.
And on this episode of Finding Sasquatch, will we find him? He's on the hunt. Well, there was no way I was gonna have this video and not show that beautiful sunset behind me. That thing is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. It is got a really good view though. It's looking good out there. Get a better shot. There we go. Look at that. All those colors. And I know the camera does not do it justice, but look at that. The sunsets just hit different sometimes. But I think what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna call it an early night. Been kind of a boring day, but more relaxing. We just had some dinner, made some chili dogs. Just a simple lunch earlier of ramen. Same, just kind of boring, but this was supposed to be a boring trip. So, kind of liking that. A buddy of mine that lives in the area actually stopped by and surprised us, knew that we were here. So that was kind of neat. So John, if you're watching this, thank you for coming to see us. That was a nice little surprise. And we'll get hanging out again soon. Good to see you, buddy. But right now, we're gonna chill around the fire, probably have some, maybe do some hot chocolate, maybe some cider, hot cider, or some tea. I got options, and we're doing early night tonight, hang out in the tent. The wind's picking up. The wind is picking up and the temperatures are dropping. If you don't know where we're at, we're actually probably around like 8,200 feet right now. And it's getting a little chilly for July. So, yeah, so we'll see you back at camp and probably up in the tent. So, thanks for sticking around this long. And if you are sticking around this long, might as well say it now. Go ahead, like, subscribe, do all the cool things. And, sorry, I'm trying to watch my step over here. There's a lot of... Do all the cool things. Help support the channel. I know I've always said that I don't really care if you subscribe, do all this stuff. I don't do this for anybody but myself, and I like showing my videos. But every once in a while, I'll get that new subscriber notification. It just gives me a little smile on my face. So it shows that my videos are getting out there. And yeah, we'll see how many subscribers I can hit by the end of the year. So I'm almost at 200, which is kind of cool. And yeah, so do all the things. I'm gonna head back to camp right now and just chill out. We will be making some dessert, so we'll see you in a little bit. Good morning from camp. I will say that's not a bad view to wake up to. It's getting on 9 o'clock right now. Wind last night was a little brutal, but once it calmed down, it was actually pretty nice. Slept pretty good. But today is 4th of July. You can see I have my festive 4th of July shirt on. And Mrs. is still asleep in the tent. So I stepped away from camp for a little bit, and I'm just enjoying the view. The sunset over here was absolutely beautiful last night. But I don't know if we're going to make breakfast or if we're going to go get breakfast in town. I think that's still up for debate. I'll kind of see how it goes. But we're just going to enjoy this for a little while and probably hang out for a little bit before we get out of here. I don't know. There's no checkout time, so we can stay as long as we want. Unfortunately, I got to work tomorrow, so we can't stay another day, although I'd love to. But can't beat that, right? What a great way to wake up. So it's breakfast.